we are back once again.
That's right. All right. This is Sunshine.
And Eve.
Hey, what's going on? What we got going on today?
We are doing some NF, some more NF.
Okay,
we're going to finish up our week of NF in his mixtape. Like I said before, we've been behind with it. Got things going on. This one is Just Like You.
Just like you. Now, I think somebody commented, I don't know who it was, and I just want to give the props or give them the shout out. But someone I think they said you would like this. So I guess you got to really pay attention to the lyrics. I guess, I'm not sure where it's going. Say Just Like You. I'm not sure where that title's going, but someone thought that you may like this. So I don't know if it's the type of NF song or the words or the lyrics. So I guess we'll see. But before we get started, if you all could please just go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share. When you get a chance, please comment below. But let's get started with NF, Just Like You.
In case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. It's strange the way the mind can wander, but also stop the gossip and chat with memories that you and me aren't really fond of. Maybe you're out to find love, maybe you lost who you was, maybe you're just like me and feel the need to stay in your rut. Cause if you left it, you might feel like you're no longer you. It's so impressive the way the mind can play with the truth. It's interesting that nobody can walk in your shoes but still relate and feel the same, so in a way, guess we do. You ever think about what it would be like if the clouds were gone and you could see light? If the door was open, would you take flight or just close the curtains up and stay inside? Take a walk with me, take a risk with me. I'm scared too, and it gets so tempting when you're so empty to disown everything you hold. Dealing when you know clearly you've been so buried in your own fairy tale. The soul's tearing, but your holes in me, I relate to it. But in case you've been thinking no one does, here's a great theory. Throw a Hail Mary, let your mind fly to the sunrise. Could be so scary, make your faith vary. Feel the pain glaring, but the weight carried ain't in vain. Hear me? Hear me? Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person.
It's a little different, but because he kind of usually once he goes in, he stays in, but gives a little texture to the song. I like that.
In the world that isn't okay, there's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. So often I feel desperate, I think my heart's infected. How about yours, how about yours, how about yours? I guess it, you feel the best when your life is hectic. You might be destined to stay defective, so join the club, it ain't that hard to get in. It's hard to leave though, look at the guest list. I bet that your name is on it, don't believe me, check it. See, dead ends in life we come to tend to raise some questions. Suggestion, know that your feelings might give wrong directions. Infested, yeah, with the feeling of failure. Let it take over your body, it makes you question the life that you have. Situations you might have enjoyed become nothing but dated, old and forgotten. But what would you say if I told you that there was some hope we could make it? I know what you're thinking, I'm thinking it too. Could you really improve and be something worth saving? See, I can pretend like I have all the answers, but none of us do. It's the reason we battle, convincing yourself that you don't really matter. It's like feeding a cancer and letting it travel to every part of you. But what if we did the unthinkable and cancel our trips? What's achievable depends on the risk, so pick up your chin and listen to this. Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day, I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you, just like you, like you. Yeah. Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that that's alright. It's the rainy days that give us love for the sun, and if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing it does. Yeah. Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that that's alright. It's the lows in life that make you cherish the highs. And if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing a lie. Hey! Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day. I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid, you're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you. Just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you. Just like you, like you.
That was a cool one.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
I can't remember. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you were going to say what I was going to say. I don't know. It's put me in mind of one of his other videos, When I Grow Up.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I think
Well, no, what I was going to say is that we did a reaction to one of his other songs on this mixtape, and I was talking about the dual way he did the chorus, where it wasn't some, usually they'll do a chorus where it's almost like a verse, but you just keep, every time you get to the chorus, you repeat that. But then they have one where it's just repetition. Everyone just like you, just like the, so he kind of combined it like he did on the last track, which was nice. And this is another one that I would say could be, radio. I could see them playing that on the radio, and it being on, the radio in rotation. Because some of the stuff is really geared for those people that's really into the lyric writing, the lyrics, how you manipulate the lyrics, and what the flow is. That's kind of more the people that's into that, MCs or people that rap or people in the lyrics. But then you have those kind that cross over to more of the mainstream, where it could be on the mainstream, especially with the message. I don't know if you want, just talk about the message that you heard in it, or what,
I mean, what I got is, everyone goes through troubles, have issues, and just know it's basically you're not alone, because there's someone just going through just like you, sometimes even worse. So, worse things than what you could be going through at that time. So, I mean, just like you have to absorb, I guess what he was getting to absorb day-to-day stuff, because when you get on that plane, like you said, it might be my last day. You never know. You want to live your best life, and going, on that, or when you get in the car, like he was saying. But I mean, I like it. Well, I haven't found anything that I hadn't liked about NF. Just in the beginning, the first one, I had to get to know who he was, and I can't remember the name of that one that we did. It was the very, very first one. It was over a year ago. Yeah, but every song he comes out, his lyrics, some of them I have to kind of tune in and replay it and catch up and understand. But
yeah, that's one thing I'm kind of impressed about. There's a few more we have to listen off of this mixtape, but what I'm impressed so far is a lot of times you'll get artists that hear 2 or 3 tracks, they're like, yeah, I like that, and then they kind of fill it up with other stuff that's not really, like, wow, how much time they put in that. But it looked like he put his energy in each track, as if that's the only track he's gonna do, and that's I think that's the best way to do it. So I give him a lot of props, because I mean, it's, right now he's like batting 1,000 as far as the tracks. I mean,
that's for sure.
There's no letdown track in
but also at the same time, he speaks truth. He speaks everyday life into his music, and whether it's something he's going through or something somebody's going through, whatever it is. And some songs like, just a love song, or just a hip hop song, but his just generally just speaks truth, seems like. So I can definitely relate with a lot of his music. Right.
Well, y'all let us know what you think about that. I could say, y'all tell us what you think about the mixtape. Because right now, we've heard the majority of this mixtape. We've reacted to the majority of this mixtape. And like I say, it's batting 1,000, doing well. So you all tell us what you think about NF, his new mixtape that came out, and what you think about it. But do us a favor. Please like, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell and share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
That is it. Thanks for joining us. The Sunshine and E.